What's up, y'all? I wonder if anybody is up with me tonight. If not, because I really want to have this conversation, I'll try it again later and just get ready to slide. You know? Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta get back up again. Y'all, I don't know what the hell is this on my phone. Oh, I was about to say, what the hell is this on my phone? It is 1 o'clock in the morning over here on the east side. Well, what time is it? It's like, oh, I'm yawning. Um, what time is it on the West Coast? It is what, about 10 o'clock? Yeah, it's 10 p.m. So somebody should be up with me because I know my subscribers, they be up. Y'all be up. What's up, y'all? You know what? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna get rid of this live. What's up, Kimmy? Oh, you on and you up. Okay, let's talk. Look, all I need is one other person. I don't need no whole crowd, and I know the people are gonna come back and replay. So I ain't gonna go back and redo this. I wanted to do this tonight because I'm going between tonight, and tomorrow. I'm going to review that Jessica Reed interview to compare what I heard before versus now. So we could talk about it. That will be a live video so we can have a conversation about it. But tonight we're gonna talk about this Aries, whatever his name is, the chunky guy, and Tiffany Haddish whole situation. Hey D Slay, oh you up? Okay. The Diva Gang is up. Mm-hmm. I'm sipping my wine. I'm laid in the bed, y'all. So that's why you can't see me. Okay, okay, sis. Get that money. Okay, Kimmy. And I just got off. I just finished doing my little gig. And child, I'm tired. I'm talking about I'm gonna get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how that go. We will definitely see how that go. Love y'all so much. But let's get into this topic here. So we know from earlier my video where I posted about Tiffany Haddish and Aries, we know that at first, before anybody saw a video, it was just allegations against them, having some type of, you know, some allegations against them. Let's just say that. So today, and people could have seen it yesterday, but I know mostly everybody saw the video today. Well, one of the videos, because allegedly it is something else out there with just Tiffany and the young lady. So we know right now we are dealing with a 22-year-old um, Jane Doe and a 14-year-old John Doe. And at the time when these things happened, they were 7 and 14 years old. The Jane Doe has custody of John Doe, as the mother has went through some things. So the sister in turn has full custody, and she has decided to stand up and pursue legal action, which they have attempted to do legal action before on this case, but it has been thrown out previously. Um, the mother previously was just trying to gain $15,000 to get her children in therapy, allegedly. Which her case, it never went anywhere. Um, so let's talk about it. Aris, whatever his name is. I'm torn with this one. I don't know. I'm not even torn. I'm just standing in the middle looking around. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to say what I don't know. I'm going to say what I saw, my thoughts, but still, I don't know. I don't know. Um, some people are saying the family is clout chasing because Tiffany was the family friend, and then all of a sudden she abandoned them when these things came about. And we know that the young lady is stating that Tiffany was trying to teach her how to do sex acts, how to give fellatio and all those things. And this was supposed to be like a comedy camp of a such. Um, man, and I also, if you all are looking for the video, um, I put the article in the description box. You do have to scroll through and read through, but it is a word that's in blue that is a hyperlink and it will lead you to the video. Again, like I said in my video before, if this is a trigger for you, do not click on that video, please and thank you. I just do not. I would rather for you not to trigger yourself like that. Um, this skit was supposed to be where they were bringing awareness around single mothers leaving their children with men such as uncles, da 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 da. What's up, free reign? And in this video, the video that we saw, or if you didn't see it again, the link to the article is in my description box, and you can find the video that way. But in that video, it starts off with Tiffany Haddish saying, "Hey, Uncle, whoever, can you watch Lil TJ?" Mind you, she walks down the stairs with Lil TJ in his underclothes. And he said, "Sure." She said, "Do whatever Uncle Pete says." And she's out. So he looks at the little boy blinking, the little boy looking back at him blinking again. The little boy is just in underwear. You can see his poor little ribs. The little boy's on the floor playing with Choo Choo Train. He makes the way the scene is set up is that when he's in the floor, he's having the little boy do um unthinkable actions. I'll say that. And he is looking at a newspaper and he drops the first page of the paper and he has ass cuts out while playing R. Kelly in the background looking at the little boy. And it even got to a point where he had baby oil and was putting it on the child. And yeah, this sounds pretty graphic. And there was another scene, well, and then it also had it as if he had persuaded the boy to be thinking what he was thinking, and the little boy was looking at him through the newspaper, and then he was putting baby oil on him. Um, then the next part it is where the little boy was in the bathtub. No, you cannot see anything. Thank God. But Tiffany calls uncle in the bathroom. Can you watch little TJ? He's like, sure. She's out. So, same thing to the point where Aries would ends up all his clothes, jumps into the bathtub. And at the end, they had the nerve to say, trying to give an educational point of view to single mothers. When I tell you, when I looked at this 4-minute video and discussed from the front to the bottom, like y'all, I love dark humor. But won't shit funny about that? Like it was very dark, but it was nothing humorous about that shit at all. It was very sick. Um, it's like as humans, it's definitely moments where we may say or do things and we could have done it better because it was not that tasteful. But this shit was beyond that. It's not a point where they can sit there and be like, well, yeah, I get what y'all saying. Maybe we shouldn't have done it that way. Like, it's beyond that. People are asking me, do I think that they should get charges pressed against them? I don't know. I have no fucking idea at this point. When I tell you I'm blown away, honey. Like, what do you say to some shit like this, especially that happened in 2014? Here we are almost 10 years later. Granted, yes, the family tried to seek help, but it seems as if their wants and needs were pushed aside because they were not as fortunate to maybe be able to buy a lawyer that would go up against Tiffany Haddish. Now, Aries, I don't know how deep his pockets run because, ain't he be doing Walmart commercials or some shit? Definitely won't funny. Child, I would never dare. Like some people are calling the family clout chasers. I wouldn't dare call their family no clout chasers because to me, if they were clout chasing, they would most certainly want their faces to be seen. When people want to clout chase, what they usually do is they go out and get all type of interviews done. They will be all across the internet tagging a person's name, like they will be going all out. They was trying to be funny with the R. Kelly music, child. They try to be funny, but look at us in 2022. And R. Kelly got 30 years. Like, I was over there listening to Day and Night Network, and they were kind of kikiing about the situation far as Oprah probably going to try to call Tiffany and have Gail in the back saying, they're there. It's okay. Child, I don't think that Oprah would touch this shit with a 10-foot pole. Like, what are you supposed to? What is Oprah supposed to ask her? Like, in my mind, I feel like they gonna bring out the old school Oprah from back in the day, and Oprah gonna throw that whole code switch all out the window and say, "Girl, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell was you trying to do?" He had a nerve to call Lizzo fat, sir. Have you seen the mirror lately? She's happy in her skin. Child. And that's another thing. I'm like, bruh, it's funny how funny, not ha ha funny, but funny. You feel me? Like, it's funny how Lizzo, like, he was talking down on Lizzo last week. And this week, you have a whole case ready to be set up on you, bruh. Like, funny how the tables turned. Like, what? Like, that's why. And it's crazy. Like, some people are even saying Lizzo is the one that got them exposed. Like, somebody gave her some information and she exposed it to the world because this video was never supposed to reach the internet. And that was another question I had. Like, so if this was supposed to be for educational purposes, why wasn't this ever put out in the public? You know, like I think that that would make them look a little bit better, not as if the situation would be better, but it would make them a little bit better because it would say, oh, well, they did put it out there on platforms to bring awareness. But at this point, it's like, sir, you got this shit concealed. The mama was asking you for this video because allegedly the mama had no idea what the hell was going on. So I don't give a damn, y'all. You're not finna be with my 7-year old by yourself. I don't care. They talking about this was so they could try to get on Nickelodeon, baby. One thing about me, I got a phone. We got all these apps and shit on the internet. Me and my child would have been making our own way to Nickelodeon. Would not have been alone with y'all asses at all. Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, no. Protect your children at all costs. Like, and it's kind of like the same thing, like I was saying about Jessica Reed, even though we're going to get into that later. But her mother, even hearing part of that interview, it just felt like her mama has never fucking protected her at all. No, you can't protect your kids all their life, but at least when they're a child, with all your fucking might, protect your child. Yeah. Protect your child. And this is not to shame parents with children that are victims of things like that has happened. But at the same time, I just be in the back of my mind, yo, I just be like, bruh, no. Like, I'm gonna be on set. Like, I need to know blow by blow. Like, I need to know what the fuck is going on. Or nah, they not going. Like, Hollywood, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game, y'all. Let me see what else y'all said. If there was a legitimate production, they would have went to an agency and cast the real child actors. Facts. Comedy was different in that era too, but it's the skit and the story behind it. So Kimmy, I want to address that too. You say that era. 2014 was not so long ago though. And I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I no. Because even in 2022, I just sat here and watched a Caucasian man say some wild shit on Netflix. Like comedy is still dark. I just sat there and watched Tracy Morgan talk about how he wants to have sex with the Kardashian daddy. What's her name now? Caitlyn Jenner. Like, nah, it's still dark. But that right there, that was nah, baby. I can't agree with you on that one and say comedy was different in that era. Comedy been dark since dark been dark. Comedy ain't never changed there. And even when people wanted to cancel some of the celebrity, I think it who the hell was it they wanted to recently cancel because of what he was saying in his stand up on Netflix. And Netflix was like, no. Who the hell was it? Was it I don't know why I want to say Chris Rock funny looking ass. Who the hell was it? It was um 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 y'all know who I'm talking about. They wanted them to cancel his fucking episode, but they would not because I think it spoke out against transgenders or whatever. Like, nah, man. Nah, B. I can't even say that. Like, it ain't even no that was that era, baby. That won't I get it. 2014 now, looking at it, it's like, baby, that was 10 years ago. But at the same time, like I graduated in 2011. A lot of things have changed, but nah. I can't agree with you on that one right there. Was the family actually paid? For my knowledge, I have to go back and deep dive, but for my knowledge, they didn't get paid. They didn't get paid. I don't think they got paid. Dark humor like that movie about the boy that wanted his father. Right. Oh my God. But you want to know something? That was a weird movie, but they never actually showed no crate. It was weird as hell, but it won't. You talking about something about the Johnsons? It won't. Oh no, I can't even compare that movie. Like even though that movie was weird, I don't feel like they showed no parts that would have been like you know like this. Like I don't know. I can't compare that either. Cancel them on period. Child, I always said Tiffany, like when Tiffany had the was on the show with Tracy Morgan, that Netflix show, I like that show. I don't like Tiffany in movies. Tiffany is corny as hell to me. Like she is like the type of female that has gained fame but ain't bring herself to gain some class. Like she's still tasteless. She's not funny. I never found myself saying, "Oh, I want to go to a Tiffany Haddish show." Now, granted, she is definitely a black woman that has came up, but girl, you done added this shit to your list, child. I don't know if this is initiating you to go to the next level or whatever, but child, this ain't it. This ain't it. I don't even know. I don't know who leaked it, but people have thoughts that Lizzo leaked it. Birds of a feather flock together, huh? Jaguar was like, "Oh, common a predator." Poor Tiffany, shake my head. They really got something in common. Oh, child. Now I don't know. Jag talking about so she woke up with his peat in her mouth, child. I still need Common to come out and speak out about that. You said Lizzo did drop the dime. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It's an important text came through. I'm sorry, y'all. Lizzo was playing chess per. It's the Me Too movement. The SCX influence being pushed on children. Mmm. Child. Dave Chappelle, yeah, that's who it was. It's foul people out here, man. Hollywood, like y'all, I want my channel to get like I don't want to be famous. I want to be well known, to the point where I want to be locally known, if that makes sense. Like, of course, I want people across the US to know who I am, but I don't want to be so big to where I get into the dark side and start seeing all that creepy ish and get strung out or change religions and get real weird or some shit like that. Like, I don't want that shit. Like, I feel for people like Orlando Brown and all those people that are out of their mind. They're not their self anymore. You feel me? Like, it's sick. It's definitely sick. Man, I guess we just got to see what else happens. I hope that those people continue to keep their self concealed, and I hope no one docks them and tries to expose their identity. Because I can tell they don't want to be known because this is embarrassing. Some people, I ain't gonna say some people, but yeah, some people. Everybody don't carry trauma the same. Some people can live with trauma, forgive and forget and move on. And some people, they dread waking up. They have to take medicine every day. They got to go to a therapist every day of their life. Like, I feel for those people. So we really don't know what they're going through mentally. But it's like the little boy, they're saying like he does not fool with people at all, like after that whole incident. And it's like I can see that, and the fact that that video is floating around, like I know that crushes him. Like, think about it. He 14 years old. He in probably in regular school if he ain't being homeschooled. So think about the parents that have watched this video and showed their child and been like, "Isn't that your friend from school?" or stuff like that, and that's gonna affect him more because either A, they're gonna pick on him, or B, they're gonna try to talk to him about it and bring it up. Like, think about how traumatizing that is for a 14-year-old that already is trying to work on confidence and having high self-esteem, dealing with acne, dealing with their hormones, and who, what kind of person do they like, what I'm saying? Like, schoolwork, like that's a lot of pressure on that boy. um I really feel for him. Like, I feel for his sister, but more than anything, because his sister is grown right now, she can keep herself isolated from people, certain people, and plus, from my knowledge, her video ain't floating around out there. It's the brother, we wow, man, that's just cruel and crazy. Also, she's Habisha, not African American. Who is Habisha? Who nationality is that? Is it the young lady? Oh, you're talking about Tiffany Haddish. Oh, child. Now you about to make me go look this up. What is Habisha? What is that? Look, what is that? I ain't never heard of that. What is that? Habisha. Habesha peoples is an ethnic or pan-ethnic identifier that has been historically employed to refer to Semitic language speaking and predominantly Orthodox Christian people found in the highlands of Ethiopia and Eritrea between Asmara and Addis Ababa, and this usage remains common today. Oh, child, she not African American. She just African. I heard Ethiopian, so it equates to African. Let me stop playing. But yeah, y'all, we just gotta see how this story unfolds. I really hope Oprah don't take the time to interview Tiffany because it ain't worth it. Do I feel like Aries and Tiffany should go out under the jail? I don't know. How did this get past the judges? Like, did y'all sit down and watch this foolishness video? They couldn't have, because ain't no way in the world a judge watch that video and be like, oh, we're gonna throw it out. Like, I don't care what kind of lawyers. You can have a whole team of 50 Jewish lawyers. It's no way this should have got past anybody. But I don't know what kind of punishment they could get, because we don't know if any contracts were signed technically that the mother did not understand, which could end up putting her in a legal binding, or even if it's a situation where they're trying to put her up against the wall to say, well, you allowed them to take your children with them. Like, child, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But we should see, like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I just wanted to come discuss this. We're gonna talk about Jessica Reed up next. I do want to talk about Kendrick Lamar's new video. If you have not watched Kendrick's little Lamar new video, Cry Together, go watch it after you get off here. You're gonna find it very, very, very interesting. The song is like a theatrical play. It's not like a rapping song. It's like more of how black women and black men interact with each other these days. And I would say more of my generation and the younger generation, how it is, because it really is how it goes down. Like, speaking firsthand, not all of the things they be talking about Cry Together, but yeah, we gonna talk. I'm gonna post a video about that tomorrow. Cry Together. There's been some hot music dropping this week. Hopefully y'all been listening to that new DJ Khaled. I haven't heard the whole album, but it sounds very spiritual. Okay, he got Kanye up there singing and stuff, talking about God. And shout out to Kanye. He done went viral again with his little wild tail. Kanye be doing stuff with shock factors to scare the Kardashians. Like, they think that man is so crazy. That man be trolling they asses. He be trolling. He be trolling the hell out of everybody, and that shit is crazy. But y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Okay, well, hydrated. I like that name. Well, yes, good night, y'all. If you are subscribed, please subscribe, thumbs up the videos. That's how your girl gets in the algorithm. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, go ahead and do that now. You know you want to listen to my videos. Yes, that's my point. The youngest child videos going viral is the most damaging, and they protect these celebrities for whatever reason. Then all of a sudden they don't share. It's a wild, wild world we living in. But yes, y'all, it's all love. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow. It's me and Mel with the lip in the gap, Mel, the lipstick diva. Good night, y'all. Drop them lipsticks on your way out.